Hi, how are you guys? Today's workout is Pilates reformer with jump board. So let's get started. First, have one red and one yellow spring. So one heavy and one extra light or very light spring on. Lay down on your back and put your feet at the top of the jump board. So before jumping, let's a little bit warm up your body. Okay, so coming really close to the end of the carriage, tailbone down, and your pelvis are nicely even, and your ribs are melting down. Okay, put your hands next to your hips. Okay, then from here, you can attach your feet, heels on the top, or you can just resting on the top. Okay, then as you exhale, pull your navel in and sink down your lower back all the way on the carriage and slightly tilting your pelvis and back. Okay, and slowly as you inhale, coming back to the neutral. Okay, again, inhale and exhale. Pull your navel in gently and slightly tilt and slowly coming back, neutral. Make sure both legs are nicely aligned to your second and third toe, and the ankle and your knee and your hip bone must be in line. Exhale, tilt. Inhale, come back in. Good. Now put your heels attached nicely top of the jump board, then slightly pointing your toes out. Then this time lift your pelvis nicely up after the pelvic tilt. So exhale, pull your navel in and sink down your lower back. Then tilt your pelvis. Then engage your glutes and the hamstring and lift your butt up nicely towards the ceiling. But keep it like nice, feel nice articulation of your spine. You don't need to come up too high. And inhale at the top. Exhale slowly lower down, kind of like reversing the motion. Just to put your vertebrae one by one and slowly coming back to the neutral. Okay. Again, inhale and exhale. Pull your navel in and tuck your tail under. Smoothly, nicely lift your butt up. Okay, still keep your nice alignment. Then maybe your shoulder blades are halfway up or not. Okay, so find a nice feeling, stretching just a little bit on your back, but not too much. Inhale at the top. Exhale slowly, slowly, lower down, 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 and slowly coming back to your neutral position. Again, inhale and exhale. Pull your navel in nicely. Lift your butt up. Keep your neck and shoulders relaxed. Okay. Then equally, evenly, nicely up and tighten your glutes equally. And inhale and exhale, roll down. So still elongating your spine to come down nicely. So send your tailbone towards the jump board and slowly come back to the neutral position. Nice. Then now this time, let's lift your butt up halfway. So inhale and exhale, lifting up. So keep your shoulder blades all the way down. Then from here, as you inhale, lift your, not lift, straighten your legs out and press your carriage out. Exhale, slowly come back in. So feel nice connection your heel and your sit bone, okay? Then inhale, press out without changing any position on your butt, okay? Then exhale, come back. Let's do 4 more like that. Press out nicely without too much hyperextending your knee, okay? Gently inhale out, equal, weight, and exhale, come back in. Keep your both pelvis nicely square and slowly come back in. Last one, press out, gently squeezing, activate the glute muscles and slowly come back in. Then as you exhale, slowly put your vertebrae down, one by one, and coming back to the neutral position. Great. Feet down, slide down, and you scooch up same time. Okay, then put your whole feet down, still parallel legs. Okay, first, then make sure your both pelvis are equal, shoulders are nicely attached the shoulder rest. Okay, and if you want your headrest up, put it up. Then from here, just gently lift your both heels up without flaring out your knees. Okay, then balls of the feet nicely attached, then pressing out without jumping yet. And slowly lower your heels down, then come back in. So try to pushing your heels down. Okay, then again, inhale, lift your heels up and press out. Exhale, lower your heels down and slowly coming back in. So your springs are not so heavy. So just think about your mobility of your knees are nicely moving without losing the alignment. Okay, and slowly, and keep your balls of the feet nicely attached on the board. Press out, then heels down. Try to push the heels down as much as you can, then come back. And let's do 3 more like that. Lower your heels down and come back in. Inhale, up and out. Exhale, slowly lower your heels down, then come back in. And 2 more out and down and in without changing lower back position, and press out and exhale down and come back in. Good. Nice. Now from here, just bring your heels together, knees apart, toes apart. Okay. Then still keep your tailbone nicely down, heels up. Pilates V position. Then squeeze your inner thighs, inhale, press out. Keep still, nice balls of the feet attached. Then exhale, slowly come back in. Feel nice connection with your heels, then your tailbone. Okay, then come back in. So still equally, your knees are wide when you come back in. And bend your knees and out, nice. Not falling down your knees, still diagonally up. Inhale, press out. Your inner thighs are facing up. And squeeze your heels together, close your carriage. And press out nicely. And slowly come back in. Okay, now when you're pressing out, same time you reach your fingertips towards the jump board and head and shoulders curl up. Still keep your lower back nicely down and slowly come back in. Again, press out and head and shoulders curl up like a 100 position. Inhale and exhale, come back. Again, your balls of the feet nicely attached and reach your fingers. Long. Good. And inhale and exhale. Come back down. Let's do 3 more. Reach and up. Exhale. Still keep it nicely. Your heels up and connect with your tailbone. And reach and up. Shoulders are really nicely away from your ears. And slowly coming down. Last one. Reach and up. You're having a nice orange. Orange between your chin and chest, and slowly coming down. Good. Now put your feet, still keep turn out, but this time wide stance. Okay. Then whole feet down. Okay, so your balls of the feet and heels are nicely attached. Then pushing through your heels and exhale out. Okay, So feel nicely you're engaging your glutes and slowly coming back in. Exhale, press out and squeeze both sits bone together. And inhale, knees are nicely wide, not dropping down. Okay, still reaching up diagonally. Then inhale. All the weight is nicely on all the balls of the feet, then heels. Then slowly come back in. Push through your feet and out. And come back in. Let's do 4 more. Exhale. And inhale. So keep your pelvis quiet. And in. 2 more out. And in. Last one. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale. Engage. Still engage your glutes. Come back in. Good. Now have both feet are together in the center. Your knees are nicely attached. Still keep connecting your heel and your butt nicely, okay? Then just straighten out, then lift your heels up and come back in. So when you come back, just, as you're landing, put your heels down too, okay? So let's do jumping this way. So keeping both feet together and jump and come back and jump lightly. So while you're jumping, point your toes nicely and jump. Good. So still keep your orange between your chin and chest. Don't bring your chin up too much towards the ceiling, and squeeze your inner side and jump, and point your toes and jump. Breathe. Good. Nicely. Long legs. Good. So still you engage your core, okay, and keep your lower back nicely neutral, okay, and landing all the way on the heels, then out and in, out. So squeeze. You must feel nice connection on your inner thighs and navel, and your crown of the head nicely reaching long, and jump in. 3 more, jump in, out, in. Last one, in. Good. And now have a Pilates V here. Okay, nicely, knees are wide. Then squeeze your heels together and point your toes and jump and come back all the way onto your heels and jump, jump. Squeeze your inner thighs while your inner thighs are facing up. Squeeze your glutes. Yes, good. Nice. Jump. Good. Great. Squeeze. Keep your lower back nicely down. Out. In. Out. In. Squeeze. Good. Squeeze your glutes. Squeeze your inner thigh. Squeeze your heels. Nicely jump. Good. And 3. Nice. 2. Good. Last one. And coming back. Then now turn out. Still keep turn out and wide. Nicely your knees are out. Okay, then let's jumping out. So still straighten nicely your legs out. Good. And jump. Tighten your core. Breathe. It's jumping. It's a very nice cardio. And with this reformer jump board, you're quite safe jumping. Good. Nice. And still try to bring your knees really out and bending smoothly, nicely. Good. And 4, 3, good. 2, and come back in. Good. So now, slightly wide your legs, but parallel legs. So slightly wider than your hips, but try to find your nice alignment. Okay. Then parallel legs and wide and jump. Wide and jump. So still feel the connection in your inner thighs, but keep your knee tracking between your ankle and hip bone, and point your toe and jump. Yes, good. So I want you to feel this back of your legs and your glutes. You're in the middle, release, good, and jump. Control, jump. Yes, good, nice. And 3, 2, and 1. Good. And close your carriage. So then let's do this. We did 4 movements. So together, feet together, parallel, and Pilates V, then wide turn out, and wide parallel. We are combined this all 4 movements together. So when you're jumping, first knees are together, jump and come back. Pilates V, then next time turn out and wide, then parallel, then coming back together. Okay, let's do it together. So first, make sure your both pelvis are nicely evenly flat. Okay, then jump and Pilates V. Then turn out and parallel wide. Then together. Pilates V. Wide. Parallel wide. And put together. Pilates V. Turn out. Parallel wide. Together. Pilates V. Yes. Good. Wide parallel. Come back in and Pilates V. Wide. Parallel wide. Together. And V. Wide. Turn out. Yes. Good. Parallel and together. V. Turn out. Parallel. Together. V. Wide. Parallel. Together. So keep doing nicely. Pilates is a kind of like coordination and also kind of like brain work too. Good. Pilates V. Turn out. Parallel. Together. Control. Nice. Breathe. Together. V. Turn out. Parallel. Together. Good. Nice. Together. Last one. Pilates V. Turn out. Parallel and come back in and just going out and in. Like to try to catch your breath. Okay. Good. And slowly close your carriage. If you can, reach your legs over the jump board and reach your arms up and coming up teaser, or you can just roll on your side and come up. I'm gonna do a little teaser, reach and inhale and up. Good. Okay. So now have light spring on. Take the heavy and very light spring out. Okay, I have only one blue spring on. Right, so lay down again. Let's do a single leg jumping. Okay, so right leg into the tabletop position and left leg on. But meanwhile, if you want some break, pause the video, then have a break and like water break. Okay, otherwise, let's keep doing a single leg. So with using your left leg, keep nicely your right leg set. Make sure your right hip is not hiking, then pressing out. So yes, nicely. So it's more less on your leg because it's a light spring. Even for single leg, it's not that heavy. So really pull from your navel, and I want you to really keep your pelvis nicely steady, okay? So that even with your single leg, you are not hiking up or wobbling your pelvis, okay? Then now as you're landing, straighten your right leg and come back in. Straighten and in. Straight and in. So control and in. Nicely. Gently jump like you are floating in the air. Good. And now from here, just straight, keep legs straight, then up and over and up and over. Nice hamstring stretch. Good. Breathe. Up, over and up. But still keep both hip bone to same level, and your both sit bone are reaching jump board equally. Good. And last one, and coming back in, then switch. So make sure your left hip is not hiking and even, both hip bone. Okay, then lightly jumping. Good. Nice. Breathe. Jump. Great. It's really fun to jump. Yes. Good. Breathe. Nice. Then when you're ready, when you are landing, you straighten your left leg and bend. Yes. Good. So try not to banging the carriage on the bumper because you're controlling it nicely. Tighten your core. It's mostly all about your core. Good. Breathe. Then now keep your legs straightened, then up, then over and up, and over and up. Yes, without hiking your hips. So you can hold your hands. You can hold your waist with your hands so that to make sure your pelvis stability. Good. And 2 and 1. Good. Then now coming back together and just lightly jumping with both legs. Okay. Then now let's alternate single leg. So first time jumping with your left, then coming back to the right. Switch, switch, switch. Nice. Switch. Good. So lightly. But still bring your knee into the tabletop without losing your tailbone. Okay, and keep your nice neutral lower back. Good. Nice. Great. Then now straighten the free leg up. Good. Nice. Great. Yes. Then now this, while you're jumping, so both legs are straight in the air. Then switch, switch. Then now, before switching, just like a helicopter, opposite way, making a circle. And so jump and circle and circle. Yes, that's the circle. But I want you to keep your pelvis nicely quiet, steady on the carriage, and tailbone is really anchored down. Your sit bone is reaching towards the jump board. Nicely round, make a round shape, like a helicopter. And switch, and switch. Nice. Breathe. Good. And one more each, and coming back in and jump with both legs, knees together, just small jump, jump. Good. Then slowly close your carriage, and you can make a teaser, inhale and exhale up, or you can roll down on your side and coming up. Okay, so now have one very light spring on. If you have, if you don't have, you can keep light and use your lightest spring on here. Okay, then tense your feet against your shoulder rest. Okay, then bring your carriage a little bit out. Then so bring your hips over your knees. Then from here, just like rounding back and like angry cat position on seated. So really pull your navel in as you exhale. Okay, then really open your back to the side. Your shoulder blade is going to around your arms. Good. Then as you inhale, just bring your shoulder blades back and open your chest. Good. Okay, so now you're halfway sitting down here. Okay, so nice flat neutral position on your back. Okay, then put your hand over the jump board. Okay, your feet are nicely, your heels are nicely attached on this head shoulder rest. Okay, then from here you are just gently, lightly lift your hands up in the air. Good. So try to keep this position on your hips and this same flexion of your hips, and your sit bone is not touching on your heel. Okay, just lightly. Good. So from your core, actually you are really holding everything. Okay, then once you're used to do this nice jumping with your hand, so you don't feel anything on your wrist because you're just lifting up and coming back, slightly bending your elbows to absorb the shock. Even there's no shock. Okay, then now from here, just as you're jumping and coming up, okay, so you are jumping and coming up. So if you can just open your arms to the side. Okay, yes, good, nice, and squeeze your glutes, pull your navel up while jumping and coming back. Same position on just gentle flexion on your hips, but your hips are not touching. You are, sorry. So try not to do like what I did, not banging. Okay, so jump. Okay, then from here, if you can, crop and open, come back. Out, crop, open, come back. Out, crop, open, come back. Out, go, open, come back. I forgot. Open, out, crop. And out, crop, open, come back. One more. Good. And now, while you're jumping, you are just right arm, so at the rotation, right arm up and left leg coming here. And rotate. And rotate. Good. Left arm and right arm. Opposite way, then rotate, rotate. Good, but still squeeze your glute. Your glute, both hip bone is facing forward, and good. Keep doing, but at your own pace. Breathe. Nice. But if you have a light spring, it can be really, if you don't have no time to rotate, it's fine. Just jump and come up, jump and come up, and one more each, and come back in. Okay, now just one more cat-cow here. As you exhale, pull your navel in. Okay, then reach your tailbone down. Nicely rounding your back. So nice stretch on your lower back. Pull your navel in. Okay. Then as you inhale, lift your chest up. And so pull your navel up and bring your shoulders down. Press the hand down on the jump board. And slowly close your carriage. Come back in. Okay, keep this light spring on. Okay, let's do really light core jumping here. So really come down, scooch down all the way at the edge of the carriage. Okay, then Put your hands behind your head and your hands are attached nicely to your head already against your hand. Your elbows are nicely wide but not falling down or not squishing, just gently holding. Squeeze your heels together, toes apart, okay? Still connect your heels and your tailbone nicely. Then so you're just pushing the balls of the feet down on the jump board, then squeeze your inner side and jump. And slowly coming back in. And jump. And slowly come back in. Jump. And come back in. Gently. Nicely. Breathe. Good. So still keep head and shoulders curl up and tighten your all the way, scooping nicely your center, front. Good. Squeeze. Yes. Squeeze. Good. And one more. Good. And now, if you can, so keep your knees together and coming back in. So while you're jumping, bring your heels close to the hips and coming back. But your legs, your heel height is same. Good. And coming back. Good. And come back in. Pull and down. Pull and down. Keep your head and shoulders up. And pull. Good. And two. Nice. And last one. Pull and coming back in. Good. Keep your feet parallel and come down. Head and shoulders are nicely relaxed. For now, okay. Then now both feet are together, knees are together, parallel, okay? Then come back again, put your hands back of your head, okay, nicely attached. Then this time, as you are pushing, so kind of like in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Close your ribs together. From the bottom of your ribs, you're lifting your head and shoulders. Keep your shoulders away from your ears and equally bend your knees, but keep your tailbone down. Good. Then now, from here, just bend and straight and lower down. Bend and straight and lower down. Bend and straight and lower down. Bend and good. In, up, down, in, up, down, in, up, down. Good. Nice. Keep still your axis. Control and good. 3 more this way. In, up, down. Last one. Good. Then let's switch. So out and in and good. Out, in, down. Out straight there. Good. Out, up, down. Yes. Up, bend, in, up, bend. Come back. Up, bend. Good. So still keep both knees in the axis. Up, bend, in, up, bend, in. 3 more this way. Good. Nice. And come back in. And head and shoulders down, gently, lightly, small jumping. Okay. Then next time, let's do crisscross. So when you're ready, put your hands again back of your head. Then now, while you're jumping, bring your right knee in and rotate towards your right knee. Okay. So in, then switch and switch and switch and switch and switch. Still keep your shoulders away from your ears and lift your breathe toward the opposite side, opposite knee. Good. And control. slower, it's harder actually. Breathe. Exhale. Exhale, twist. Exhale, twist. One more each side, twist. And last one. And coming back to the center. Keep rightly jumping. Head down, relax. And slowly close your carriage. Good. Scooch down and just relax on here. Okay, then bring your knees side to side. At your own pace, nicely stretching, relax. Breathe. Good. Nice. And both knees bring back to the center. And roll on your side. Okay, because it's really light spring, so be careful. Come up. Okay. Then put your one heavy spring on in the middle. Okay. If you have one heavy spring in the middle, put it on. Okay. Then come on your knee. Okay, quite close to the edge of the end of the carriage. Okay, put your hands on. Okay. Your hands are slightly forward than the shoulder. Okay, then both hips are square, shoulders are square, crown of the head very nicely reaching up. Then press your carriage out with your hand. Okay, nicely. If it's too heavy, you can switch on your right spring. Then lift the other arm up and nicely stretching. Good. Keep your shoulder away from your ear. Okay. So my right shoulder very down. I'm reaching up my left hand over. Okay. Then from here, just as you exhale, bring both knees. So without changing this arm position, just bring your knees, both knees close to the jump board. Then bring back up. Exhale. So really nicely stretching and up. Nicely stretch and up. So really, if you must feel this all the way on your left side and up. And bring in, and up. One more. In, exhale. And coming up, and arms are going down. Close your carriage. Good. Mermaid position. My left shin coming against the shoulder rest. My right shin is coming forward. But still keep the hand slightly in front of the shoulder. Then left arm to the side. Okay, then pressing out. And just relax on here. Stretching out again. And inhale and exhale. Come up. Again. Inhale and exhale. Side bending. Then now from here, both hands on the jump board. Okay, then pull your navel in and slightly bring your carriage forward. Okay, then really relaxing on your back. Nicely wide back. And you're rounding gently your lower back. To pull your navel in. Good. Then bring your left hand again over. Push your left butt down, side bending. One more time. And inhale and exhale, come up. Okay, then rotate towards the shoulder rest and pull your shoulder rest and nicely open your chest. Up, up, up. Good, and slowly coming back to the center, then switch side. So, kneeling position, okay? Then put your hands on the jump board, then press out and up and over. Nice stretching. Okay. So keep your left shoulder away from your ears. Then as you exhale, bring your knees inside. So towards the jump board, then inhale, press up. Exhale. Pull. Inhale, press up. Exhale, bring your carriage a little bit in so that you can feel a nice stretch on your right side and press out. One more, but still keep both hip bones reaching straight forward. And breathe out, out, out. Then slowly coming up and close your carriage. Have a mermaid position on here. Okay, then press nicely. Make sure both hips are square and side bending. Press down your right butt on the mat and inhale and exhale, come up. Again, press out, out, out. Good, then now rotate down, both hands on, then pull your navel in and halfway, bring your carriage in. Have a nice stretch on your back. Breathe out and pull more your navel in, in. Like you are pressing with your left hand, pressing out this jump board and pulling with your right hand towards you. And slowly come back to the side bending one more time. Then inhale and exhale, come up. And now facing to the other side and open your chest. Pull your shoulder rest towards you. Pull your collarbone wide, wide, wide. Good, and slowly coming back. Then facing again on your jump, towards your jump board. Okay, then put your left foot against the left shoulder rest. Then bring your right foot down into the well. Okay, that's why we need just this middle spring on. Okay, and then nicely lounging. So try to keep your square hips as much as you can. Just need feel nice stretch on. Good. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. Great. Then, if you can, just lift your knee up. It's a little bit more, the stretch on the different angle. Okay. Good. And breathe. Then slowly bring your knee down and pull your right foot up. Then close your carriage. Let's switch side. So your right heel attached and left foot coming down and press out. Still keep a nice square hip. Okay. Press your carriage nicely out. Still gently pull, nice open chest. Collarbone wide, so you don't need to drop all the way. Okay. Then lift your heel up so you can feel a little bit more different. And go via straight. Breathe. Good. Nice. And slowly lower your knee down and bring your left foot up. Okay, then from here, you just pull your kneecap up and tighten your glutes. Then slightly extending your spine and press out. Then coming up like rocking horse. You're just from your glutes and press out and pull your navel in and out. Nice proud chest. One more. Rocking back and up, up, up. Good, then slowly close your carriage. You can just coming down, like relax your back and breathe. You can, find a nice position on your arm and shoulders too. And breathe. So press down on your tailbone, reaching down, down, down towards your heels and floor. And slowly pull your navel in and coming up. Make a figure 4 position on here. So you are using too much glutes too. So nicely open your chest. Put your hands on the side or back, whatever you feel good. But still keep your fingertips, just fingertips. You're not coming down also. Then from here, you're just hinging forward nicely. Then try to pressing down your right ankle and right knee. Down, down, down. Good. Then inhale and exhale. Come up. Switch side. Left leg over. And still you open nicely your chest first. Make sure your hips are even. Then hinge it forward. Still fingertips. Keep it down but gently, lightly. Good. Breathe. Press your left ankle and left knee down and open. Yeah, this left leg. Good. Then inhale and exhale up. Coming back to the center. And we are done for today. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this workout. So if you have any question or request, please leave a comment below, and please subscribe to my channel so that you can get notified of my new updated videos. Thank you and see you soon.